In the following video, you will learn how to navigate the Bio 110 LibGuide. We're currently looking at the library's website, www.hgtc.edu/library. To find the Bio 110 LibGuide through the library's website, scroll down and locate the LibGuides tab. When you see the link that says "Which guide do you need?" click there and find the Bio 110 LibGuide. Then click Go. Library LibGuides are specially designed sites created by librarians to help students find the resources relevant from the library in that particular course. All library LibGuides are designed in a very similar manner, with tabs running along the center of the page. You navigate your way around using those tabs. The Home tab, which comes up first, is merely a welcome page. We're going to go through the tabs in order so that you can learn what you'll find on each one of the tabs, and we'll even look at a few library sources. You would use the Books tab to locate resources found at our 3 campus libraries. The first box on the Books tab is the library catalog, which you can use to search to find items at the Conway, Grand Strand, and Georgetown campus libraries. If an item is at a campus that is not your home campus, contact the library or ask a library staff member to have that item transferred to your library. The Pascal Deliver service allows you to request books from all the other colleges and universities in South Carolina. You request the item online, and it arrives in approximately 5 days to your campus library. The eBooks tab has 4 different boxes. These are the 4 largest ebook providers that our library subscribes to. The 2 boxes on the left-hand side for Credo Reference and Gale eBooks are collections of reference books. That means these are the types of books like encyclopedias and dictionaries that you traditionally cannot leave a library with, only in this case they're electronic books, so you can access them over the computer. Credo Reference is a great place to go as a beginning point in your research. If you try and access Credo Reference or any other library resources from off-campus, you will be prompted for your H number in order to access that resource. Credo Reference is a great place for beginning research to learn background information, because what you are doing with Credo Reference is looking at a specific entry about the topic that you searched for out of a book. You don't have to look at the whole book, only the one entry on your particular topic out of that particular book. The other 2 boxes on this page for EBSCO eBook Collection and eBook Central are the 2 largest collections of full ebooks. That means that if you search EBSCO eBook Collection or eBook Central, you're not getting an entry out of a book, you're getting the full book cover to cover. For example, I'll go into eBook Central. Let me do a search again for anatomy and show you that what happens when you do your search is you get the entire book on the specific topic that you searched for. The great thing about these ebooks in EBSCO and eBook Central is that they can be read online immediately in PDF format. You can also download them. I'll show you what an ebook looks like. As you can see, it is just a scanned copy of the book as it originally appeared in print. And one nice thing about our ebooks that's also true of virtually every library resource that you access electronically, they all come with citations. So if you ever need to cite a source for a paper through the library, look on the page for an image that will either be a quotation mark or it might say the word cite or the word citation. If you were to click on that, it will show you the suggested citation in a variety of styles. Still double check anything that they give you for accuracy. On the next tab of your LibGuide, the Databases tab, you'll find a number of different resources. The first one that I want to highlight for you is in this first box. It's called 3D Human Anatomy and Physiology. Here you can see their logo. 3D Human Anatomy and Physiology has interactive models and 3D images to help you learn about anatomy. There are 20 different modules in 3D Human Anatomy and Physiology. When you come in, you will see images for all of them in the center of the page. And then there are names under each one so that you know what you're going into. Simply find one that is of interest to you, click on it, and it will load up for you in a new window. What we recommend to students is play around with this service. There are a lot of things to click on, so if you see something that's of interest to you, investigate and see what it leads you to. One of the nice things about the images that you'll find in 3D Human Anatomy and Physiology is they'll help you understand what you're looking at. As you can see, I'm moving my cursor around and it's highlighting and telling me what it is that I am looking at. And I can even click on it and it highlights it for me. You can even add layers and remove layers using the images down here. As you can see, I'm either adding or taking away depending upon what I'm clicking at. I can also rotate. You'll notice that there's an image here where I can rotate it to the right or to the left. And I can even zoom in and zoom out to get a better look at whatever it is that I'm viewing. Below 3D Human Anatomy and Physiology, you'll find other relevant databases offered by our library. These are a little bit different than 3D Human Anatomy and Physiology, which is more visually based and presenting you with models. These databases provide you with text-based information. And I'll tell you a little bit about a few of these. AAFP Conditions A to Z is a great database to go into if you want to learn more about a specific condition of the human body. CINAHL Complete is a very good database for finding scholarly academic journal articles on a specific health topic. The Gale in Context Science database is a great one to go into to get a variety of different information. I'll actually show you that one right now. When you go into this particular database, you can use the search box to search for a particular topic. But I'm going to scroll down a little bit on the page and go into the biology section. This is where you can find topic pages for a variety of different subjects. And one of the things you'll notice is that many of the systems of the body have pre-designed topic pages from this particular database. So you could click on one that's of interest to you. For instance, I'll click on the muscular system, and it takes you to this page. And what I wanted to point out is that they give you a variety of different resources: journal articles, videos, experiments, entries out of reference books, images. So there's a lot to look at in this particular database. Going back up to the tabs at the top of your LibGuide, on the Multimedia tab, you'll find Films on Demand, as well as Canopy. These are our two streaming video services. Films on Demand has quite a few resources related to anatomy and physiology. You could click on this link here and you could go in and you could search the entire collection of over 42,000 titles. Or you can come over here on the right-hand side where we have some sample films that we pulled out of Films on Demand for you, and you can browse any one of these that you see listed here. So for example, I'll click on this one about the human body. And you can see this is actually a 7-video series on all of the systems of the human body. And when you find one that's of interest to you, you can click on it and you can begin watching that particular video. The Websites tab has some recommended websites. Not a lot on here because bear in mind that this is a library LibGuide, so we're stressing library-related resources, but there are some worthwhile websites to be found on this particular tab. If you were having to cite any sources in APA style, we do have a tab for that. And then on the next tab, you'll find the library's research modules. If you'd like to learn more about conducting research through the library, this is a tab you could investigate to find videos and other types of sources to assist you in learning more about using a library. The Learning Support Services tab has information about the Tutoring Center, Writing Center, and Tech Central. And finally, the Get Help tab has all the different methods for contacting the library for assistance. And we're more than happy to assist students at any point when they need help using the library, be it from on campus or from off campus. If you were at home and wanted to send us a text, send us an email, chat live, or any of the other services that are listed on this tab, we encourage you to do so as we're here to help you. Thanks a lot for watching.